a commentary. I totally forgot.
Ad lib. Totally ad lib. And I'm going to look over here. Just
and it was
in
Howie
case.
Kendrick who hit the home run.
Howie Kendrick. All right. When we ask what's wrong with Baker Mayfield, we're not talking about pregame handshakes or whether marriage and commercial endorsements have changed him in any substantial way. We're talking about his accuracy. Mayfield was one of the most accurate quarterbacks a year ago, and now he trails only Josh-Rosen in that category. The Browns quarterback leads the league in interceptions. Let that sink in for a minute. The Browns will still pile up wins against one of the weakest second-half schedules in the NFL, but the problems on offense, particularly with the franchise quarterback, he is still that, right, Les? He's still the franchise quarterback?
Well, we have a question of the day. We'll find out.
That makes them, in my mind, a suspect playoff team at best. Advanced stats, compliments of ESPN cleveland.com, suggest that while the offensive line hasn't been good, Mayfield's accuracy isn't significantly higher when he's well protected. Whatever that suggests, and maybe poor mechanics come to mind, it might well be something that's not fixed until the offseason. Until then, maybe we should hold off on Super Bowl talk until we see evidence of a quarterback who can take them there.
All right, what is that called, advanced stats?
I just called it, I forget, it's called like next-gen stats.
Okay.
And what they do is they take the snaps when the quarterback is well protected. No hits, no rushes, no sacks.
But how do they know if the guy is blocking the right guy and shouldn't have been shifted over to the left or to the right?
Well, they're not. I mean, that's the separate thing where they're grading offensive line, I think. Well, this stat is on those snaps when nobody puts pressure on the quarterback. How accurate is he?
Okay.
And his accuracy numbers, which I thought were through the roof last year, do not go up considerably when he's not under pressure. So something is off, and I don't know what it is.
All right, let's have a comparison right here, and we'll see exactly what Bud is talking about. Is it a sophomore jinx? Well, there you see it. On the left is last year, on the right is this year. You see anything there that sticks out besides the record 6-7, now 2-3?
No, the interceptions. You know, obviously he's leading the league with 8 interceptions right now. The other thing that isn't on there, Les, that is probably a factor is I think he's been sacked something like 16 or 17 times.
Last year he really got hurt.
I mean, over the last 8 games last year he was sacked 5 times. So I think that goes on. That was a better offensive line, and he was obviously getting rid of the ball quicker last year.
Okay,
we just don't see that.
If we can put that back up, I think I have the answer to what the problem is. If we can just get that up. There, on the left there, you see how big that helmet is?
Yeah,
Who
that
could possibly throw with that thing wobbling back and forth?
Yeah, that thing's got to be...
it's got to be bolstered a little bit. I mean...
His vision
Paul Brown invented the chin strap. He should be able to come up with something there. 216-575-0403 is the number to call. You can email us during the show at real-les-levine@gmail.com. Bud Shaw with us. The Browns take on the Seattle Seahawks coming up on Sunday afternoon, a rare 1 o'clock game.
Yeah, and I think when we looked at this originally when we played that schedule game early on, you knew this is going to be a tough first half of the season, but I think you looked at Seattle at home and thought they can maybe get them there, you know? Now, it's going on. And I'm not saying they can't win this game. They certainly could, but right now, if you believe in picking teams based on who you think has the advantage on the sideline and at behind center, it would be hard to pick against Seattle right now.
No question about that. I've got the stat of the month, however.